Hey everyone, Cap from TCG Break here, bringing you my Zoodiac Dogmatika deck profile for the January 2021 format. It's a great tier 1.5, maybe tier 2 deck. Really fun to play, a lot of one-card starters, so let's just get into it. Starting with your main Zoodiacs, we have one Rapier. Rapier, probably one of your best Zoodiacs, as it allows you to, when it's normal summon, send a Zoodiac card from your deck to the graveyard. Most of the time you're going to send the Ram. We also have 3 Thoroughblade. This allows you to, when it's normal or special summon, discard a Zoodiac card and then draw a card. So you're just digging deeper into your deck, possibly hoping to get into your Dogmatika plays then. It also has the piercing damage effect if it's equipped as an Xyz material, so that's useful in some cases. We have 3 Ram. This is great because if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target a Zoodiac in your graveyard and special summon it. Also, if it's used as a Xyz material for one of your Zoodiacs, when your opponent activates a trap card that targets a card, you can detach material and negate the activation. We also play 3 Whiptail. This allows you to target a warrior or beast warrior, Xyz monster, and attach it from your hand to that monster. And while it's attached as material, if that monster battles an opponent's monster, you can banish that monster. So really useful. And that's it for the Zoodiacs. On to the Dogmatika package. I play 3 Dogmatika Ecclesia. This is great just because it allows you to, if there's a monster special summon from the extra deck on the field, you can special summon this from your hand. And then if it's normal or special summon, you can add a Dogmatika card from your deck to the hand. I play 2 Fleur-de-Lis. This is great because it's a big body at 2500 attack. Also, when your Dogmatikas attack, once per turn, you can make all Dogmatikas gain 500 attack. So, really great. I also play the 1 Maximus because I am playing a Shadal package in here with App Cologne and Winda, as well as the Schism. So, allowing yourself to special summon Maximus just by banishing a Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Link monster in your grave. You can send, most of the time, your App Cologne and maybe Titanic Lad, for example. And then you can activate App Cologne and then activate Titanic Lad in the end phase as well. Moving on to hand traps, I'm playing 3 Gamma, and obviously the 1 Driver. This is a 41 card main, so if you don't want to play 41 cards, you could play Ash Blossom in place of Gamma. Depending on your matchups, that might be a little bit better. In my case, Gamma is just a little bit better. One of the best parts about this deck is that you can main deck Dimension Shifter because it's really made for going a second, but it can also go first. So if you have an opponent that wants to go first, while you have no cards in your graveyard, you can send this to the graveyard, and any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead until the end of the next turn. So you're not too bothered by that because a lot of times if you activate the Dimension Shifter, you'll just go into your Zoodiac overlay a couple times for your Xyz and then go directly into Zeus. Since it's built to go second, I'm playing 2 Alpha. This is just great. You bounce back to hand and then bounce opponent's cards back to the hand. Moving on to the spells, playing 3 Nadir Servant. A lot of times, if you don't have the Maximus in hand, you might send the App Cologne so you can get into your Shadal Schism. You can also send any other number of cards that you have in your extra deck, such as Entis, to pop an opponent's card if you're going second. For the Zoodiacs, we're playing 3 Fire Formation Tenki. Most of the time you'll add that Rapier since it is limited, and probably your best Zoodiac. Depending on your hand, if you already have Ram in hand, you might want to add the Thoroughblade, so you can normal summon Thoroughblade, discard the Ram, and then draw a card. Play the 1 Zoodiac Barrage. Draw cards. I'm playing 3 Pot of Desires. Just helps you dig deeper into your deck. You're not too concerned about banishing top 10 of your deck, because you play 3 of your most important cards. 1 Avarice, just for the recyclability in the graveyard. You seem to go through your Zoodiacs pretty quickly, especially when you're playing Zeus. So being able to recycle those Zoodiacs Xyz from your graveyard back into the extra deck is really helpful with Avarice. Extender Monster Reborn as well. If you wanted to cut it down to maybe a 40 card list and you still want to play Gamma, you could get rid of the Monster Reborn. Playing 1 Shaddoll Schism. This will help if you go Maximus, send Apkalone and Titaniclad, and then add the Schism. And then on your opponent's turn, you can banish those 2 and get out your window. Play 2 Dogmatika Punishment. This is excellent. This is a great card. You just target a face-up monster your opponent controls, and then send a monster from your extra deck with equal or higher attack. As well as 1 Zoodiac Combo. This is great. Again, it just allows you to target Zoodiac cards in your graveyard while this is in the grave. You banish it, target 5, shuffle them back, and then draw a card. So again, just another way to recur your Zoodiac engine. So that's it for the main deck. Going off into the extra. Playing 1 Mega Clops. You can get into this pretty easily, and some decks have a pretty difficult time getting over this. Play 1 Borbo. A lot of times you can just normal summon a Zoodiac. If you're going second, overlay for Borbo, attack directly. Main phase 2, go into Zeus, blow up their board. 2 Shakanine. This is great because it allows you to detach a material and then special summon Zoodiac from your graveyard. The 1 Dryden, as well as the 1 Hammer Kong. While this has Xyz material, your opponent can only target this card with card effects. So really helpful to protect your Dryden. Playing 2 Tiger Mortar. This just allows you to detach an Xyz material and then target an Xyz you control and attach a Zoodiac from your graveyard to that Xyz. As well as the 1 Zeus. Since I'm playing the Shaddoll package, I only play 1 Zeus. If you don't want to play Shaddoll in your deck, you could play 2 Zeus as well as 2 Borbo, and possibly even 3 Shakanine. Also playing the 1 Omega. This is great to recur some of your resources back from the graveyard. So if you don't draw into your combo or your Avarice, you can at least recycle maybe a Zoodiac that you really need. As well as 1 Entis. This allows you to pop an opponent's card when it's sent from the extra deck to the grave. 1 Winda. Again, you'll bring this out off of your Shaddoll Schism. 1 Apkalone. You'll send this off of Maximus, or you can send this off into Dear Servant. 1 Construct, as well as the Titaniclad. This has the end phase effect to add a Dogmatika monster from your deck to your hand, or you can special summon it as well. Going off into the side deck then, we have 3 Droll and Lockbird. This will obviously vary depending on your local matchups, but Droll is a really great hand trap against Dragon Link, against Drytron. Also playing 3 Ghost Mourner. It's almost a better effect veiler. Really great for those rogue matchups. It allows you to target a face-up monster your opponent controls, negate its effects, and if it leaves the field, it deals damage to their life points equal to that monster's attack. 3 Skullmeister. This is a great hand trap in this current format. A lot of decks are playing out of the graveyard, such as Dinosaur, such as Virtual World, Drytrons. So being able to negate the effect of a card in the graveyard, such as the Cyber Angel Ben 10, or some of the Virtual World spells or traps that they send to the grave, is just really, really great, as well as against the Dinosaur matchup, like I said, being able to negate the effect of Miscellaneousaurus. Also for the Dino matchup, we have 3 Artifact Lancia. This is great because it allows you to send it to the graveyard as a quick effect, and neither player can banish cards for the rest of the turn. So again, combating that Miscellaneousaurus. As well as back row removal, we have 2 Cosmic Cyclone. This is great against the Eldritch matchup, because a lot of times you want to banish the Eldritch spells or traps. As well as the 1 red reboot. So this has been my Zoodiac Dogmatika deck profile for the January 2021 format. If you liked the video and would like to see more like it, feel free to give us a like, subscribe. I hope to have a live duel of this up soon. Until the next one, I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to check out our other deck profiles. I'll link a few below, and have a nice day.